Support for City Series Baseball is provided by the Akron Public Schools Career Education Department at 330-761-3131 or apscareers.com.
Welcome to Canal Park for today's City Series baseball game between the North High Vikings and the Kenmore-Garfield Rams here on APS 15. My name is Peter George as we get underway here at beautiful Canal Park with the first pitch. And we're bunting on the first pitch. One pitch, one out. That was so fast I didn't even get a chance to tell you who that was. But that was Jesse Tyndall. We now have Javen Caldwell up to bat. And that's strike one. And that strike one is from Gerald Fisher on the mound, the Kenmore-Garfield Rams. Here at Canal Park, a little overcast. Not too bad though, it's not raining. It's fairly warm, actually pleasant. One ball and two strikes as we get underway here. North and Kenmore-Garfield. We've had Kenmore-Garfield look fantastic early in our schedule against Ellett. Nice play. 2 up, 2 down for North. Next up, Jaden Browder. Yeah, we had Kenmore-Garfield against Ellett, and Kenmore-Garfield defeated them in a fantastic game. Kenmore-Garfield looking to maybe get in there against either Ellett or Firestone in the championship. Kind of mess up that party. Three up, 3 down for North High School. Kenmore-Garfield very quickly. We go to the bottom of the first inning. North nothing. Kenmore-Garfield coming up to bat. Go to the bottom of the first inning. Cody Pace will start things off for Kenmore-Garfield. Jaden Browder on the mound for North. Quick inning for Kenmore-Garfield. North is hoping for the same. That's what they're hoping for, a lot of those. It'll pop out to the pitcher, 1 out. Next up, Nick Curlin. Foul ball, strike 1. Got a little piece. Strike 2. Base hit. Curlin gets to first. Rontel Greer. Yeah, a little overcast. Sunshine has gone away for a little bit, but I'm sure it will be back. First baseman goes to second. As the ball gets away from the catcher. Two balls, no strikes. And one out here in the bottom of the first. A little bit there at his eyeballs, 3-0. Big swing. Swinging for the fences. 3-1. Nick Carillon at second. That's ball 4. After a quick first out, Kenmore-Garfield has 2 men on.
Now batting, they pitcher number 15, John Henry.
John Henry. High ball 1. One out there. Came off the base. Kenmore-Garfield gets the first run of the game. Batter advanced to second on the throw. First error of the game for North. Kenmore-Garfield takes a 1-0 lead. Ball. It's a high one too. Ooh, way back. Way back. If you were sitting in the back and you thought maybe you wouldn't get a ball, you just did. Little baby got one. Another one. Boom. 1 ball and 2 strikes on John Henry. That one hit the dirt before it even got to the catcher. Runner advances to third. That was about a 58-foot pitch, maybe. Oh, went fishing for that one. Strike 3. Second out of the inning. And that'll do her. But Kenmore-Garfield gets 1. And after 1, they lead 1-0. All right, Drew Dietz starts our second inning. Kenmore-Garfield got 1 in the first. Takes a big hack, strike 1. Drew Dietz, and then the 2 Wares will be up. Donovan and James. One and two. Strike three. One out here in the second.
Batting fifth. The catcher, number 15, Donovan Ware.
Donovan Ware. Ball gets away from the catcher for ball one. Picking on that outside corner. Ball two. That is going to go all the way to the wall. He goes to second. He's going to try for three. He is going to try for three. And he just runs out of steam, but he makes it on a triple. Donovan Ware. He hit that to the deepest part of the field.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 35, James Ware.
James Ware is going to try to bring in the Ware at third. Tie this game up. Difficult play, and it lands. North ties the game. James Ware. The little blue pit. We are all tied at one. That's the way to do it.
Elevated to the Vikings, the second baseman, number 4, Billy Anderson.
Next up, Billy Anderson. Could have a double. And we do. But North gets one. After an inning and a half, we are all tied 1-1. All right, we go to the bottom of the second.
Kenmore-Garfield, one right. The right fielder, number 15, Dante P.
That's straight up in the air, so fast. One pitch, one out. And that was Dante Keys, by the way, who went in and went out. James Waters. Very inside, ball one. Kenmore-Garfield gets one in the bottom of the first, and North gets one in the top of the second. And that's how we're rolling so far. Pitcher or the batter moved away, but that was a strike. 1-1. Rattles against the net. Everybody behind it jumps. Even at twos. Strike three. 2 outs here quickly for Kenmore-Garfield.
Now the in. 21 grand. With their baseman number 17, Roger Wright.
Inside pitch to Roger Wright. Ball 1. And that one went by everybody for ball 2. Two outs here in the bottom of the second. Gets away from everybody as well. 3-0. Two and oh. Only 2 pitches. Now it's 3-0. See, again, paying attention to the scoreboard. Scoreboard was wrong. I should know better.
Pitcher, number 3, Gerald Fisher.
Gerald Fisher up to bat. Our pitcher. Trying to help himself here. North gets the closer man. Takes care of Kenmore-Garfield. After 2, we are all tied at 1. Here on APS 15.
The third, the North Vikings. The left fielder,
Right.
number 9, Rashid Chisholm.
North begins the top of the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss. Rashid Chisholm. Ball and a strike. Here in the 3rd inning, all tied at 1. Two and 2 to Rashid Chisholm. Now we're full. Our first full count. And that is strike 3. Watched it go over the plate. First out for Kenmore-Garfield here in the 3rd. Miguel Lucero, batting 9th. Strike 1. That's strike 2. Quick work here for Gerald Fisher. And that is quick work. Boom, boom, boom.
Next up, number 28, Jesse Tyndall.
2 outs for Kenmore-Garfield. Top of the order. Jesse Tyndall. That falls right between everybody. That's a long single for Jesse Tyndall. Oh, North gets man at first. Strike one to Davon Caldwell. Goes to second, and he is going to, ooh, safe. He did not get the tag down. I think the ball beat him, but he didn't get the tag down. 2 strikes on the batter. Yeah, I'm guessing Gerald Fisher's going to pay attention to the batter here and try to get out of this inning. 1 ball and 2 strikes. North now has a man on second. Right the middle. Left field. Not quite the middle. All of a sudden, North's bats have come alive. And on first and third with 2 outs. It's their 4th hit of the game.
Number 3, Jaden Crowder.
Jaden Crowder up next. Crowder. I'll get it. Pitcher trying to fake everybody out. Nobody's moving. North trying to push ahead another run. Four hits for him. Oh, North way off the bag, and that'll do it. Rough base running there for North. He gets caught way off the bag. We go to the bottom of the third. We're still tied at 1. Bottom of the third we go to. We're all tied at 1. Cody Pace. Maybe we might see a little sunshine peeking in here a little bit. Maybe not. And it's straight up and out. Everybody screams. Nobody got hit. Makes it a harmless foul ball. One and 2 to Cody Pace. Oops. And he gets by the catcher. Nice play in the outfield, 2 outs. Gave him too many. Just gave him too many. Nick Curlin up next. 1 out here in the third. Gets away from the catcher. All tied at 1. Gets away. Nick Curlin is going to get on an air, I believe.
Number 7, Montreal Greer.
Montreal Greer. Strike 1. I don't believe they did call that an error. Okay. Incorrect. Curlin steals second. Two and one. Here in the third, all tied at 1. Man on second with 1 out. Big swing. Count goes to full. Nice play by the pitcher. 2 outs. Nick Curlin goes to third.
Number 13, John Henry.
John Henry up to bat. Trying to get a base hit here to give his team the lead. Oh. Well, that one was in his glove. Curlin comes around to score, much to his surprise, and we are at 2-1. And that will be an error. Two to one here in the third. Kenmore-Garfield with a man on second. Timeout while he ties his shoe. They've only have one error up on the board. But I believe that will be 2. Two and 1. Can't get that one either. That will be error number 3 at least. They just changed it to 2. It probably should be 3. Anyway, Kenmore-Garfield gets another run.
Number 15,
so infield defense struggling with North. We're at 3-1 now. Man at first. There's a base hit. A couple of mistakes in the infield helped Kenmore-Garfield. Next up, James Waters. But first, a little visit to the mound. Calm down the pitcher after a couple of mistakes that weren't his fault. Umpire's going to come up and say, okay, guys, let's go. No, he doesn't have to. James Waters up to bat. 2 men on for Kenmore-Garfield. One and oh. Pitcher seems to be laboring there on the mound with those pitches. Struggling to get that ball over the plate. Walks, the bases loaded. 2 outs in the inning. Just need 1 to get out of this. Roger Wright. Swings and misses. Strike 1. So Jaden Browder is up 2 and trying to get out of this inning. Strikeouts or a nice ground out. Or a pop-up. Nope. Too much. Too much field to cover. Jaden Browder made a great try, but that's just too much real estate to cover. But he's got him 0-2. 1 more strike to get out of this. Bases loaded, jam. Tries to see if he'll go fishing for that one, but he does not. And that might get him out of it. And it does. Kenmore-Garfield picks up 2. After 3, they lead. Kenmore-Garfield 3, North 1. Okay, we get ready for the 4th inning. Leading off North High School, Jaden Browder. We just saw made that valiant attempt, that foul ball, but it was too difficult. See how he does here. Gerald Fisher starting his 4th inning. Giving up 4 hits. Swings and misses. 1-1. Fouls that one out. Ball and 2 strikes. Right over the pitcher's head. Nice play. Nice stretch at first base. Nice defense all the way around on that one.
The batter, number 1, Drew Dietz.
Next up, Drew Dietz. Outside. pitch. 2 out. Left fielder coming over to make that play.
Number 15, Donovan Ware.
Next up, Donovan Ware. Successful the first time up. Top of the 4th, 2 outs here. North and Kenmore-Garfield, Canal Park. Can't beat being here, that's for sure. It's fantastic. A little more sunshine might help things, but other than that, fantastic. That's going to do it for North. Kenmore-Garfield, 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 4th. They still lead 3-1. All right, we get down to the bottom of the 4th inning. Kenmore-Garfield is up.
Number 3, Gerald Fisher.
Gerald Fisher, been pitching fantastically. See what he can do to help the cause. Fouls one out of play. That was a little aimed, wasn't it, by the pitcher? 1-1. Two and one. Ooh, went fishing for that one. Two and two. All right. We are full. Can't pick it up. Gerald Fisher gets on an air, I believe.
How about number 4, Cody Pace.
Cody Pace. Top of the order, Cody Pace. Third air for North. That's going to fall. Men on first and second. Kenmore-Garfield. Nice little bloop hit.
Number 5, Nick Carillon.
Next up, Nick Carillon. Gonna be a base hit, rounding third. One will score. Carillon having a game for so far. And Kenmore-Garfield goes up 4-1. Nick Carillon. I believe that's 2 at-bats and 2 hits.
Number 7, Montel Greer.
Montel Greer up to bat. Keep this one going. Ball 1. 1-1. Rontel Greer. Man on second and third, base hit. Should bring in 2 runs. But they're going to bring in 1 run on a wild pitch. Everybody advances. And it's 5-1. 3-1. Got a piece. Full count. Staying alive, staying alive. Strike 3. Nice pitching.
Number 13, John Henry.
John Henry up to bat. First out for North. They try to get out of this. Jaden Browder did a good job. And that one gets away, and it's going to be another run. Scored the same way. Kenmore-Garfield 6 and North 1. 2 runs now scored on the wild pitches. Two and oh. Out of play. Two and one. A lucky number 13. John Henry. Evens the count at 2 and 2. John Henry getting a piece of a couple of these baseballs here. Trying to straighten it out. John Henry's staying alive also. We are full. All 4. The men on first. I was going to say third, but that's right, he scored. John Henry goes to first.
Now batting number 12, John Barney.
Brings up John Barney. Another steal of second as the ball gets away. Two and 0. 6-6-0 for Kenmore-Garfield. 1-4-3 for North. Looks back the runner at second. Whew. I think that might have gotten the umpire. Give him a minute. Give him a minute. I'm sure he's okay. Keeps fouling him off. 2-2 to John Barney. John Barney makes it to first. No men on first and second. Dante Keys up to bat. Coach. And we're going to have a pinch runner.
Number 8, Kyle Egon.
Number 8 comes in. Kyle Egon. Pitch running. There's a strike. Kyle Egon first. Beats him to the first base. Bases are loaded. Still only one out here in the fourth. Next up we have James Waters. And it looks like we're going to have another pinch runner. Number 9, Tyler Wade. So, manager is getting everybody in the game, which is always a nice thing to do. It will score 1. Ball gets away. It's going to score 2. Tyler Wade. Comes through with 2 RBIs, and it is 8-1. 5 spot here for Kenmore-Garfield here in the fourth. And the manager is coming out. Yes, he is. To talk to Nice pitcher. Give him a little talk. Now back to work. Number 17 is up.
Number 17,
Roger Wright. And on second and third, Kenmore-Garfield's put 5 up here in the fourth. Now 8-1. Nice play. Nice play. That was a nice play. Number 4. Tried to double him up at third. Couldn't do it.
Next up, number 3, Harold Fisher.
Harold Fisher. Get that number for number 4 for North who did that was fantastic. Billy Anderson. Beautiful play. Yeah, Billy Anderson, that was a fantastic play. North gets out of it, but they give up 5. After 4, Kenmore-Garfield 8, North 1. North Vikings up to bat here in the top of the 5th. Roger Wright is now pitching for the Kenmore-Garfield. James Ware up to bat for North. Roger Wright taking over for Gerald Fisher. Pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 hits. Only 1 run. He did very well. Roger Wright, see what he does. 8-8-0 for Kenmore-Garfield. 1-4-4 for North. Can't lay off the high stuff. 1-2. Bit inside. 2-2. Roger Wright. Boy, he gets that ball and he's ready for action. We are full. And that's back-to-back ones out way outside. Roger Wright comes in, walks to the first man. Billy Anderson up next for North. Gets away. Not enough to advance the runner though. Yeah, Roger Wright now, he's back and forth. Can't seem to hit the strike zone. Hits at that time though. 2-1. Well, having trouble finding it. 3-1. Beating himself on the head. It'll let that one go. We are full. Too far. Nice strikeout. First out of the inning.
Now batting number 17, Richie Robles.
Next up, Richie Robles. His first time up. Swats at the first pitch. Strike one. And swats at the second one. 0-2. I think he's going to go right at him with this one too. And he did. 3 strikes. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Roger Wright is not messing around all of a sudden. 2 outs quickly.
North Viking, number 5, Johnny Davidson.
Johnny Davidson, number 5. Johnny's got a green bat. Come on, Johnny. One and one on Johnny Davidson. Way outside. Runner at first. 8-1 here in the 5th. Johnny Davidson at the plate. Good try. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 8-1. Kenmore-Garfield leading North on APS 15. City Series Baseball. All right, we go to the bottom of the 5th. Kenmore-Garfield leading off. But first we should say we got a new pitcher on the mound. Jesse Tyndall for North. Zach Shannon for Kenmore-Garfield. His first time up. Two and oh. Zach Shannon. The sun, I guess, has left us. A little bit overcast. Gets a piece of it. 2 and 1. In one from the new pitcher. That's a strike. We are full. Full count. Pop up. Too much ground to cover though. High school players aren't used to all this field. Still full, 3 and 2. And that hit him, and it would have been ball 4 anyway. So, runner at first for Kenmore-Garfield. Next up, Gavin Miller. His first time to the plate. Throw to first, but he's back. He does it again, and it's not that far off the bag. I say pay attention to the guy at the plate. Now let's see if he does. 2-0. The way Gavin's swinging that bat, he's ready to go. Got little kids down there cheering for Gavin. Gavin's got some fans. You can hear them screaming down there. Gavin tried. Big swing. Gavin's trying to make his fans happy by getting ahead. Looks in for the sign. Gavin's going to make them all happy by going to first.
Number 20, Good.
2 on, nobody out. Little ground out by Gooden. Advances the runner, second and third. 1 out. That was Jameer Gordon. Or Gooden, yeah, Jameer Gooden. Advance the runners. Little sacrifice, kind of. Jeffrey Cox. All these people getting to play, it's fantastic. Strike 1. Jesse Tyndall trying to get out of this mess. Looking for one more pitch to get another out. Gets away. Gets the third run. Kenmore-Garfield that scored like that. Makes it 9-1. Runner goes from second to third. One and two. Fouls back. I think that was up at his eyeballs. That was up at his eyeballs. He just fouled her away. Looks in for the sign. Gets it out. Another one scores. And we are at 10-1. John Barney up to bat with nobody on base. 2 outs. North trailing by 9. Two and out. It's John Barney. Takes a good hack. 3-1. John Barney takes a walk. Up Tyler Wade with the man on first. 2 out. 10-1. I think I'm going with Gerald Fisher in this one for player of the game. He only gave up 4 hits. Pitched most of the game. I think that's what I'm looking at. Roger Wright was also fantastic. But Gerald Fisher pitched most of the game for Kenmore-Garfield, and he would get my player of the game. Runner goes to second. are going to the mound to make a change. Or do we have an injury? No. I think we're making a change, is that right? Having a conversation. Nope. Little talk. Little talk amongst friends. Get back to it.
The Golden Rams, number 6, Aiden Anasuda.
Caden Batsula next. His first time up. And on first and second, but the man on second is who Caden is looking at. Trying to get him around the score. Evens the count, 1-1. Here in the bottom of the fifth, 10-1. Pitcher looks to see if something's on. It isn't. Second baseman goes back to second. Really didn't have anybody. Second baseman wasn't even near him, really. 2-1. Caden Batsula. In the dirt. Gonna try to steal third. He makes it successfully. We are full. And on first and third, 2 outs. Everybody will be going on this pitch. Everybody will be on the move. The bases are loaded. Burkett. These first timers coming in to see if they can contribute. Ten 8-0 for Kenmore-Garfield, 1-4-4 for North. Burkett is going to say, please throw me a strike because I'm not swinging the bat. says, I am not swinging the bat. Now that it's 3-0, really not swinging the bat. And he's not going to swing at this one either. Throw me a strike, he says. Let's see if you can do it. And he does not. And that is ball 4. Run comes in to score. And that's it. 11-1 is your final. Kenmore-Garfield, 11 runs, 8 hits and no errors. North, 1 run, 4 hits and 4 errors. My player of the game, Gerald Fisher. He went 4 innings. He only gave up 4 hits and 1 run. This has been fantastic. I want to thank everybody that made this possible. For the fantastic Ryan Rittenhouse, our producer. For Jim Morgan, I'm Peter George. I hope you've enjoyed it, because I sure have, here from beautiful Canal Park. I hope you watch us again later on, especially when we get to championship time. Anyway, the final score again, Kenmore-Garfield 11, North 1. Thank you for watching, and have a good night. You've been watching the City Series Baseball on APS 15.